Good evening, I'm Joe Nay.
I'm Jamie Osiason, and this is Just the News. The FDA authorized emergency use of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine on Friday, paving the way for a potential end to the pandemic that has claimed 1.6 million lives. Asked where one could get the new shot, Just the News anchor LD Madeira said, "In the arm." The arm.
That one never gets old. A daughter was born last month to a couple in Michigan after having 14 sons. That is persistence. If it was me, after the 8th boy, instead of trying again, I'd sit all the boys down to watch the ending of the movie The Birdcage and see if any of them showed an interest. Can you imagine the tough time that a girl will have in high school trying to talk to a boy with her 14 older brothers protecting her? I know it doesn't work like this, but she is the 15th child, so I bet she has a quinceañera.
I'll permit it. President Trump's personal attorney and Four Seasons Total Landscaping Rewards Club member, Rudy Giuliani, called into his radio show on Tuesday to say that you can overdo the mask requirement and that COVID-19 was curable. He was calling into his own radio show because he was in the hospital being treated for COVID-19. This is like reporting that Santa isn't real, live from his North Pole workshop. This is like saying it's easy to buy a PS5 this holiday season while you're pulling up to your 24th GameStop. This is like farting during a fake hearing and trying to pass it off as your ringtone. This is like, oh, I don't know, saying that you were tucking in your shirt when you were caught trying to seduce an actress posing as an underage reporter.
Those last three sounded kind of real. Well, it's official. Breakdancing will become an official Olympic sport on Monday. It will make its competitive debut at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. The neat thing about the street dance battles in the Olympics is that no matter who wins or loses, everyone will go home wearing gold around their neck.
The U.S. House of Representatives voted to decriminalize marijuana last week, removing cannabis from the list of federally controlled substances. The vote moves to the Senate, where supporters hope it will puff puff pass.
Saturday night for sure. Bob Dylan has sold his entire catalog of 600 songs to Universal Music this week. When asked if this means he will no longer be performing concerts, he replied, "Na, na, 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 na." So I guess we'll never know.
Today is National Conspiracy Theory Day. Or is it?
Are you sure? I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh no, they've gotten to you too.
They won't get to me. I wear a tinfoil hat. This week, Melania Trump announced the completion of a new White House tennis facility. She explained that she became interested in tennis so that she could finally experience love.
It's almost touching. For the first time, actress Lori Loughlin's daughter, Olivia, spoke publicly about the event that landed her parents in jail. The family had paid bribe money to get her into the University of Southern California. Olivia confessed it was her second worst experience regarding Trojans. She said she now understands how wrong it was. Upon hearing that she was the poster child for white privilege, she asked if the post had reached 1 million likes. Olivia Jade said she had no knowledge that her parents presented her as an athlete to get accepted to USC as a member of the rowing team. She wants to redeem herself and knows that there are hurdles ahead of her, but it's okay now. She's on the track team.
Oh, yeah, I get it. The track team hurdles. The Iowa State Fair was canceled for 2020 due to COVID concerns. In order to keep traditions alive, the State Fair Board considered still having their famous butter cow sculpture, created to be viewed online. But the vote did not pass by a very small margin.
So Joe, my computer gets really hot. What are the odds that it's just going to melt?
True.
Yeah. Domino's Pizza experimented with cold climate pizza delivery using reindeer. Domino's acquired the reindeer, then attempted to train them to deliver pizzas using insulated containers on their backs. Unfortunately, the venture was not successful. A company spokesman stated that all was not lost, though, as they have added a new ingredient to the meat lovers' pizza toppings.
Oh, poor Rudolph. On December 21st, Jupiter and Saturn will align for the first time in 800 years to form the Christmas star, or Star of Bethlehem, in the night sky. There, said the universe, that should make up for what I did to you in 2020. Hardly. For Jamie and myself, this has been Just the News. And remember, be well, or at least be well informed.
And that's Just the News with your hosts, Joe Nay and Jamie Osiason.